We've tried to get out to Knik Glacier like 3 or 4 times before. One time our battery died on the ATV. We had to hike about halfway back for a few hours, it felt like. Luckily we got a ride with somebody going that way, and then I had to post an ad for somebody to give me a ride back out there a different day with a new battery to put in the ATV so I could ride it back. And then another time there was a moose on the trail, and we stopped and waited, and it never left, and we didn't want to get close to it or try and go around it because moose can be very aggressive and dangerous. And then another time, we rode for what felt like hours and hours and hours, and there was too many deep water crossings, so we kept going upstream on this creek to try and find it where it was shallow when we could cross it, and we could never find a shallow spot, and we've been out there so long we just turned around and gave up. So I found a group of people online that live in Alaska and like to ride ATVs, and I just posted, hey, does anybody want to go to the Glacier? Because I've tried and not been able to make it. And this guy named Johnny responded. He's a real nice guy. Met us out at the trailhead. It's at a place called Jim Creek, and he has a big side-by-side. We hit the trail. Worked our way out there. We kind of still got lost and still had deep water crossings we couldn't find our way through, but we found a group of other ATV riders who were on their way, and they'd been there before, so we just followed them, and we got there. And still, I think it was a 3.5, 4 hour ride out, and then, maybe not quite that long on the way back because we weren't lost, but it was a long ride. I think it's 20 miles out, 20 miles back. And we stayed there for maybe half an hour. We would have stayed longer, but it was cold, believe it or not. Next to a glacier, it's cold, and we didn't really dress for that because elsewhere it was a warm summer day. But it was a lot of fun, and we might do it again someday, but that's such a long ride. Probably not anytime soon, but we're glad we finally made it. Here is a map of our area. Here's Wasilla. This blue dot is me right now, where I am at our house. Here's Anchorage, and here is the glacier. We're going to start from this area right about here. Now, here is that same shot, but with satellite view, so you can kind of see the topography. And again, here's the glacier, and here's where we're going to start. This is a little bit zoomed in, and that yellow star is a pin I dropped with my phone once, that one time when we tried and ended up getting lost. That's as far as we made it. As you can see, only about halfway from where we start to the glacier. So there's the glacier, and this blue X is where we're going to start, and this distance, as the crow flies, is about 20 miles. So here's even more zoomed in of the start. This right here is the Jim Creek Knik River Public Use Area parking lot. And if you can see this trail here through the woods, it takes you down to the river. And from the river, you go along it quite a ways until you get to the glacier. So that's a zoomed out view of where we're going to go. And here's the video. Here we go. Woo! I'm ready if you're ready.
Ready.
For me to start?
Go for it.
Yeah, we're slower. Oh yeah, a lot more puddles today. He's still back there?
Yep.
Oh wow, that one's deep.
Yeah.
Might skip that one. There's the glacier. That's where we're going. Water crossing. Let's go over here. And let's go 4-wheel. I don't know. That wasn't too deep. It may come up to our feet. Woo! We've been out to this part? Like 6?
Yeah.
Try this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Trying not to end up down in that rut. Woo! No!
Move forward.
Move forward? That's not going to do anything. Oh, he's backing up. Fuck. Fuck, fuck. Fun!
You get off?
No. Well, we're stuck now. All right.
drive. Test out this snorkel. Woo! There's goats up there. I don't know if you can see them. I'll put a picture up in the video. It's also pretty back here. Here we go. We made it. Oh man, look at that. Knik Glacier. This was a fun ride. There's a raven. All right. This is the part where your four-wheeler stops working properly, and you're lucky that you have somebody nearby who will tow you. And you're also lucky that this happened almost at the end, where it's time we're not that far away from the parking lot.